Hello and welcome back. We're going to be doing some ETS again, as you can see. One thing I've got to do, I think I've got to retweak my wheel because, don't know why, but hold on a second. Let me tab back out of here. Why is that so high? That seems too light. That seems a little better. While I'm here, I'll do a quick check for updates. I'm on. Yeah, I'm already on the one. We're waiting for the new one to come out. So we're good. Let's get my control interface, or display interface, sorry, loaded. That's not good. Right. Get back to the game, shall we? So we're just going to crack on, do a couple more jobs this morning. It's going to be a lazy morning for me. So, cargo market. Wow, are we up there? Okay, Edinburgh. Nip across. I need to check what I've done actually. Map. Oh, we'll capture that road if we go straight across then, so that might be a good little run actually. Job. Cargo. Let's do the quick and easy one, shall we? You are running out of fuel. Okay. Hopefully the job is right in front of us. And that's why I was using that one. Well, that's good. My wheel hasn't logged into the game. Oh, that's a great start. Let me quit out. You really want to quit? Well, I don't really, but I got to. I don't have much choice. The wheel is on. That's really weird. I'll drop that in a second. Right, try that again, shall we? Reload. New coffee cup. I'm liking it. Less chance of me spilling that bad boy. Oh, that's lovely. Alright, so we've got to load it again. Apologies for that. I was hoping to get at least 3 or 4 jobs under the belt, you know. I'm going to wait at least another half an hour just for the thing for loading. So the news is, I am looking at a new sim rig. As much as I'd love to spend and buy a P1, can't justify spending that. I'd rather invest my money elsewhere than spending £700 on a P1. Isn't where I need to be spending my money right now. However, if there's a company out there like SimLabs who want to send me one to review, I got no problem doing that, but that's highly unlikely considering I'm not anywhere high up in YouTube. And obviously, you know, at the end of the day, I'm using my own funds, so considering the little things that I do want to be buying in the future, you know, there may be an upgrade to the graphics card shortly. You know, that's going to be expensive if I go for it. I'm not quite sure whether I'm going to buy a new one or wait and see. But either way, that's got to be a big increase because it's got to replace and be an improvement over the 1080 Ti. And of course, it's going to be upgrading the rig as well and some other bits and bobs. So there's a lot of money outgoing, which, you know, I've got to find. So if I can cut corners, if I can do a rig for half the price, it's going to have to be so. Anyway, let's see if we can crack on with these jobs. Right, did we set the I think I did. Let's try that again, shall we? We now have steering, yay! What is going on? Press the following key to view job offer. So why is it not registering my keys or something has changed? That's really weird. I haven't unplugged any USBs. Activate. Wow, there we are, missing. Alright, is there any other buttons missing? Yeah, interior light zoom. We have a problemo. My button box isn't registered for some reason. Which means I'm probably going to have to load the game again. So I'm not going to re-register. There we are, see it's dying. Quit. Sorry about this. I'll have a quick look, see if I can fix it. If not, I may have to restart the stream. Right. Buttons are registering. They're not registering brilliantly. I may need to pull this apart and serve. See, look. See it flickering on some button presses. If we don't press it firmly, it flickers. Right then, well it's there. Let's try reloading yet again, shall we? Sit back, relax, and make a cup of coffee, everybody. It's going to be one of those days. I'm going to be making another one of these now. This is nearly empty. It is empty. It's not a good start, is it? Yarp, yarp. Don't worry, it's loading. I'm just changing some screens around so I can see what I'm doing. Right, let's put that back, shall we? You'll have to exclude the lighting in the window over there. The video may look a little bit better with the curtain closed, but I would nice to have a little bit of light coming in and instead of hiding in the dark all day. Right, fingers crossed again. Hopefully this time everything registers. This is going to be the second, third boot now? Jeez. Right, drive. Let's see if this works. Yay! That was hard work, wasn't it? Big job. So now we've got to reverse back, get this job. Nearly. Oh, too much. See, something's vanished again. I'm getting USB. I don't know why. Look at that engine. One of these will work. Hello. Nope, that's the wheel gone again. Right, I clearly got a dodgy USB. Hold on a second. Gonna love this. Right, and so about that, I've been driving and yapping. Now I is back. So we're going to do a couple of quick jobs. We might have a busy morning the way things are looking, and the PC doesn't want to be playing ball, so gotta love it. What time is it? 22:06 at night. Seriously? We're like Scotland, not like the North or South Pole. Right, here's the new section of road, so we gain that one to the old map usage. We got the old truck limiter set, so at least it'll restrict some of our speeding. And I think I need to set my phone to work with my GoPro, which I keep forgetting to do. Bounce, bounce. Not as well. Yeah, don't worry, we're all good. It's not as well balanced as the other truck. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute because that's getting a bit hectic. Got to turn here anyway. Oh. Right, we're speeding, so we want to slow that down first off. So again, this is a new area that I've not seen, I believe. I like it. It's good when you're driving into parts of the map which look very different from anything else you've seen. There's a couple of bits around there, so when I come out of here, I want to come round the right-hand side of the map now. I want to go over there when I come out, because then I'll gain whatever they are. Things are in Glasgow. I'm going to be driving past the main depot here. I might buy that one, so I've got a good place to jump to if I ever need to. ML63 AMG, very nice. We'll look at getting the garage after I've dropped this lot off. Good old traffic lights. Now, where's it going to have me park this? Around the corner, no doubt. I am going to reverse it in from over here. Once I sort out what's going on with my wheel, because it's just yanking the cable out again. Right, stay in there, you. Alright, let's see if we can't tidy this up a bit. Okay. And we're going around that trailer. I need to turn this in quite sharply because I think I've gone too far back. No, we're good for now. That one, drop it off. Right. What have we got? Yeah. I wonder if I can keep it in Scotland. Have I done the run up to Aberdeen? Right, let's have a look at the old map again. See what I've done. Aberdeen's been... I know I've been up to Aberdeen before, so you can see it's been redone, so technically I need to remap it. So actually, a trip up to Aberdeen would be quite good. If I can find the job again. Probably won't be there now, on my luck. Oh look, Glasgow. Aberdeen. We'll go for that one. Set the old destination then. Give me a momento. Sorry about that. Just got to try out alter some settings. Right, so I think we've got to pick up the job. Let's have a look at the back, shall we? Which is the way out. Trying to remember what I did. Did I drive in forward? I Probably off to the left then. Cargo market. Yes, take job. Now we've got to go all the way back to the cargo area. Gotta love that. Oh, it's not so bad, it's right there. Where are we? Mirrors. Right, give me a moment again because I changed another setting. We'll buy this. Hopefully nothing's behind me. Well, this is going to be a big crash. We're good. Okay, lights. do like that skyline. That skyline looks really good. Yeah, hold on a minute. I don't want to go that way. I just realised. Hold on. I said to myself I was going to go straight up, didn't I? I'm just going to open up those 2 question marks at the top. Ooh, that's interesting. What's that? Like a dam type thing, or whatever you call them. I can't remember the term now. So we get that one, which is a daft dealer, and we get another recruitment agency. That's always good to add to the list. Right. Ugh, in the wrong gear. I had a really bad night's sleep last night. I was wide awake most of it. I think I didn't go to sleep until 3 o'clock, and I think I woke up at 4 o'clock. That's not very good. Tried going back to sleep. I think I did fall back to sleep for how long, I haven't got a clue. I think I was up by about 6:30. So, if I happen to fall asleep whilst driving the truck, you know why. Off to Aberdeen. Was thinking of playing a racing game or something, but I just haven't got the energy at the moment. I'm just going to need like 20 cups of coffee just to get me going. Right, keep it within the speed limits. Mark, morning, how are you? Oh, I could always be better, you know. As I was just saying, I had a poor night's sleep, so I think I only managed to catch probably about 3-4 hours tops. So it's getting nighttime in game, so I'll probably end up falling asleep now and crashing into another truck. But otherwise, great. And what are you up to this day? Are you in the UK? Have you got fine weather? It's tried raining here this morning, but it's holding off for now, which is always nice. Which is why I've got the curtain open over there to let in a bit of light. Yeah, too right, huh? So what are your plans with the day? You doing anything exciting, or are you just gonna veg on YouTube and see what's about? That's what I do most of the time. Oh, look out. We could put your hazard warnings on and the guy behind us at least. Oh, triangle's out. So, if I remember correctly, I took the night mod off that I was using. And it's what, 1:16, and it still looks like it's about what, 8, 9 PM, depending on what time of year it is. So, I actually might put the night mod back on. Yeah, I don't blame you. Just chillax, innit? Play your games, watch a couple of vids. Good old lazy day. And if you're anything like me, you'll have probably about, 10 cups of coffee. Oh, look, I'm speeding again because I'm yapping, I'm not concentrating. Oh, terrible. And I'm supposed to keep them to below the speed limit. I've actually installed truck books today, so this is the first time I've actually run truck books. Thinking of doing my own company kind of thing, but we'll see, because most of the time I'll play ATS, I forget to load truck books. I've had it for like a week now installed, and I haven't run it until today. So it's like, I must make an effort today and use truck books. So we're going to get some mileage under our belt, and we'll see if I remember to run truck books when I play ETS, because I got memory like a sieve. And if I do, then maybe we'll push that out, Thank you very much, Mark. Always appreciated. You been playing ETS long? Look out, my Nightbot's going to be spamming chat now. He's woken up. You know what? I don't blame you. I'm a single player guy as well when it comes to ETS. As much as people bang on about, oh, multiplayer, gotta drive your truck with somebody else. I don't get it. There's plenty of people out there to try and ruin your game, or just somebody who just forgets what side of the road on, ends up taking you out. And it's like, is it really worth the effort? I'm just not convinced with ETS multiplayer. It's just me. I know plenty of people play it, but yeah. Truck books I think is a good idea, and I'm happy to give that a go. This is what I'm doing today. I thought, right, let's get a couple of jobs done, and we'll see if I remember truck books, and if I do, yeah, I've tried it a couple of times, and to be honest, the few times I've tried it, it's been okay. It's been the odd occasion where I've messed up or somebody else has messed up. But when you're driving on a road and it's just you, and there's no one else around, and there's no traffic or anything, it's like, well, what's the point? So, I don't know. Maybe if ETS, or SES actually implement their own version with proper AI traffic and what have you. Maybe, but doubt that'll ever happen. Not anytime soon. Maybe in a new version of the game, but yeah, I don't think they're going to plan on doing that. Right, is this guy going to go? Yeah, come on, don't stop. Love it. He stopped. And how do you play then? Do you play Xbox 360 controller, keyboard? You got a steering wheel? You got a rig? That's not the right one. Good little setup. I started out with a G29. Well, back in the early days when I first had a first wheel, was it a G25 or a G27, or did I have both? I can't remember. Certainly a G27. And that was years and years ago. It wasn't until I got a G29 that I really started getting into ETS. And of course, for anybody, for anybody out there who's playing just ETS, would you buy a direct drive? No, you wouldn't, because a direct drive is so underused in this game, it's ridiculous. But the only reason I've got the direct drive is because I play the other games that I play. So, if you're just an ETS guy, or like to pop on a racing game once in a blue moon, D29 all day long. It's a great... You know what? When I first picked up mine, I picked it up from £129 in Curry's. They had a deal on. When I saw it for that price, I bit the hand off for it. And I'd recommend a G29 all day long to anybody, especially if you can get it down at that price. I wouldn't recommend it at, say, the max price, which is what, 270 quid normally? I think it is. Because spend a bit extra, get a Thrustmaster, much better. But sub £200, it's probably the best wheel. Especially if you get the pack, which is the pedals, the shifter, and the wheel, because I know sometimes they sell it without the shifter. It's a cracking little deal. I almost kept it as a backup wheel, but I decided not, you know what, I need the funds for this because this is quite expensive. But yeah, I wouldn't go crazy, you know. Again, it depends on what you're driving. Or what you're playing, I should say, driving. Yeah, my advice, if you get it sub £200, so 200 or less, you're laughing, because I think that's about the right price. Curry's, they haven't done the £129 price probably a good 6 months, if not longer now, since I've last seen it. But then again, I haven't been actively looking, but when I was shopping for a friend, yeah, they had it down to 129. My friend was even luckier. They ended up buying a wheel from Curry's, and there was an error on the receipt, so they went back, and the girl at the till messed up yet again, and they ended up only paying 99 quid. So, of course, when they were in the shop, they were like, oh yeah, fine, lovely, thanks. Walked out, smiling from ear to ear, because they pretty much picked up a wheel for 100 quid due to a till error. So yeah, unfortunately we're not all that lucky, but some people are. And to be honest, you've got to spend a fair amount extra to get a significant change. You know, I jumped up to a Thrustmaster TSPC racer. I mean, that cost me 500 quid just for the wheel alone. You know, yes, it is a significant difference. However, I had no issue with the Logitech, but with the Thrustmaster, that was a different story. That started making noises 6 months down the line. But again, that's my personal experience. I know other people who have no problems. But I think it's the same with Thrustmaster, Fanatec. You know, there's people who had problems with Logitech, so... So are you a promods user, or have you upgraded to the... I'm guessing you're using the new edition with the trailers. go speeding, keep it there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn the night mod back on because this is way too light. So we're stuck behind this truck. I would normally overtake, but I am really trying to behave today. Oh, here we go. What are you doing now, mister? Only 17 minutes away, so there's no point in trying to go too fast and wreck his stats. With truck books, because I have actually activated truck books, just in case anybody wasn't listening. You need to stick to the speed limit. Yeah, you're doing the same as me then. I did the same as soon as this came out. I stopped my pro mods and Rust map. And I'm waiting now for the updates. Just a shame they don't seem to be able to give a heads up as to when, but yeah, fair enough. You don't want to be nagging them. But I must admit, I'm enjoying playing without pro mods. Because the frames per second hit can be such a pain sometimes. That's the one drawback of running triple screens. Frames per second. I used to love it when I was doing single screen. Never had an issue. That's one of the reasons why I'm thinking of changing and upgrading the graphics card, but I think I'm going to do the rig first. Wait to see what happens with the aftermarket graphic cards. See if they make anything any better than the new cards that have just been released. And then make a decision as to whether they think it's going to be worthwhile, or if the price comes down, or even if the price goes up. That will really put me off. Six weeks, huh? That's quite a wait. I was hoping it would only be a week, but guess I was wrong on that one. So this has all been mapped now, so we're coming up to Aberdeen. And again, it's done really well. Obviously, you're seeing the round tanks up ahead, the big buildings, but Aberdeen do a lot of oil industry, so I'm guessing. Because you've got the docks to the left. There should be a lot of industry around here, which there does look to be, so, you know, it's keeping the theme for sure. Nothing wrong with that at all, 27-inch. Before I upgraded to my ultra-wides, I was using a 27-inch AOC IPS monitor. Nothing fancy. And at 1440p, Kraken resolution. I'd recommend 1440p all day long, but I wasn't keen on doing 1440p for the ultra wides, the three of them, because that's a lot of pixels to be pushing. So I stuck with 1080 on these. And I think it was the right choice for games. Right, and here we go. Park in. Oh, the joys. Swing it round. Oof. Right then. Auto parking? No, this is me parking. Where's the fun in that, doing auto parking? Well, I park them all if I can. Only very rare do I skip, and that's when I've tried for like the last half an hour and I can't get it in the box. Right in. Let's drop that one off. So let's see what we've got to pick up at this depot. So we're in Aberdeen. Takes us back down. Metal coil. Edinburgh. Have I been there? Let me have a look at the old map. I've been there, but if I take that one, it will at least clear up that section. And then I need to think about where I'm going to go next. Down at the Wales would be good. I'll clean up that section and I'll have most of the UK map then. Well, no, if you go into the settings, I'll show you now actually. Options. Go to gameplay, I believe it is. Where are we? Somewhere amongst, there we are. Automatic parking dialog. Turn off. So then when you go in, you'll either have the green marker for you to select, and then it shows you where you're parking. Some of them, though, you just drive straight in and the truck will be, the spot will be waiting for you. But I choose to turn the dialog off because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be parking it myself. I'll give it a go at the end of the day. Most of the time, it's in. The rare occasion, I've been there for half an hour trying to park the damn thing, and then I just give up and smash the button and off I go. But yeah, just turn it off in the settings. That's what I do. Right, where were we? So we were going to do that Edinburgh one, weren't we? The job market. Let's go back to here. Click on the garage. And Edinburgh. That one. That'll do. Set as. So let's pick up the job. Cargo market. Take the job. Now with a little luck. Or not. We've put it over that side. Great. Thanks, guys. Right. Reverse. Just tidy that up a little bit. So we'll load that up. And it's raining. I love the rain. Right, we're gonna go left, I think. Not gonna follow the map. I'm gonna go around this way first, I think. I'm gonna go right at this point, and we'll open up that question mark that we've got. Should give us another recruitment. That's what we want. Open up as many options as we can. Now, in theory, because I'm trying to open up the map, I should actually be driving in and out of all the areas you can drive into, even all the little parking areas, the garages, you name it. But I'll probably pop back to them and tidy them up later. For now, I want to get the main areas mapped out as quickly as I can. Speed camera straight ahead, so keep an eye on that one. We've got 140 miles to go. And we've got 637 litres on board, plenty of fuel, nothing to worry about. And my wiper's on the wrong way. Great. Yep, smoke mod on. I'm just about to see it in the dark. I'll show it again when it gets lighter. It won't work on all my trucks, because this is the first truck I've got it to work on. I've had it in my mod folder for ages. And I said to myself, you know what, I want to do the achievement where you use all the trucks, not all the trucks, but a truck from each manufacturer, drive 1,000 miles with a truck from each manufacturer, and get an achievement in Steam. So I thought, you know what, I'll work with that whilst I'm doing my mapping. So I changed track, and lo and behold, the mod started working. So it wouldn't work with the T-cab Scania that I had, that I love driving around. But as soon as I changed into this one, which is a DAF, it kicked in and started working. So I was like, oh, great, well the mod does work. And I do that. I'll go in Steam, or maybe I'll go in Google and do a search for mod and just try them out. And if I like them, keep them. Even the ones that don't work straight away, I'll keep and I'll retest, because sometimes they won't work with certain things, maybe a truck or a particular add-on. So don't dismiss it straight away unless you're thoroughly testing. Or what you could do, which I've done before, is make a test account, and you can just load that one mod on and test it and see if it works. But I must admit, I do forget to use that one quite often. And I know technically it's not right these days, because, you know, particulate filters and all of that, and being green with trucks. But yeah, you know, it kind of looks cool, you know, so I don't care. And I was honestly worried that it may tax the graphics and you'd see a big dip in frames, but haven't noticed the difference, so far so good. Yeah, I think there were two. I can't remember if I've actually got two switched on. I'd have to double check. The one I would recommend if you haven't got it is try the night mod. There's a night mod that makes not free green. That makes the game really dark when it's nighttime. Because as I was just pointing out there, nighttime looks like this, which is crazy because it's a little bit darker than this, shall we say? And what's this? This is 6 o'clock in the morning, so maybe a couple of steps down, but it's not black, you know. And if you're driving in an area that has no other lights bar your headlights, all of this should be nearly pitch black bar the area you're lighting up in front of you. So without the night mod, you see plenty, you see all the trees, and yes, it may make the game a little bit more interesting to look at, but if you like your realism, download the night mod, because to me it looks really good with the night mod, and I'm going to be adding it back in. I was kind of hoping that when they did the update, the nighttime, because I know they've improved the lighting system, I was hoping that the nighttime would look a lot better. However, it's still not as dark as with the night mod, and I'm going to be chucking that back in. Yeah, now I kind of like the HDR on, because it does bring extra vibrancy. It swings and roundabouts. It's difficult. I was kind of thinking, okay, what about if I turn HDR off but turn the overall brightness up and then tweak things? So my kind of balance was, okay, I'll leave the HDR on, but nighttime I need to fix, so I use the nighttime fix or mod that I've got. There's an error on that truck. But at least then I had the vibrancy. But then when you put HDR on, you do get a lot of glow and bloom. So then I downloaded a HDR fix and a bloom fix, which stops a lot of this glow that you may see, like on these reflectors. They really do glow quite a bit. So there are little things you can get. Now again, because I'm waiting for the updates, the HDR mod that I had no longer works. I've got to wait for that to be updated or a new one to come out. I can't use the bloom patch I had because that was only working with promods. However, I believe there may be a standalone version, so I need to go digging out and see if that's out. So there are kind of things you can do to try and prevent the little quirks of running with HDR. But unfortunately, right now we're waiting for the majority of it to be updated. It's worth it in my eyes. You know, and sometimes I think, oh, maybe I'm better turning it off when I'm streaming because it lets people see more of what's going on. But when I'm playing the game, I sit there and think, you know what, I really like the look. Especially if you've got a... Say it's like this now, you've got all your there's no lights here, but you've got a garage coming up and just the garage is lit. And the effect you get of just that area being lit as you're driving up towards it and it's coming towards you, it looks really, really good. The problem is I don't even know where I got the night mod from. I had it ages ago. I should actually try and find out where it is and maybe link to it somewhere. You look at the signs here, they're really all glowing at you because obviously HDR's on and I haven't got the fixes. Exactly. Because when they said in the description for ETS and the update saying, yes, we've had a look at the lighting model, we're going to do this, and I was like, oh, does that mean it's going to be like ATS? Because when I play ATS, I don't need a night mod. It's perfectly fine. It looks really good. But when you come and play this, the nighttime, it's not black. It's like a blue, a really deep blue colour. And it's like, that ain't nighttime. I can see too much. I can understand if there were lights lining the road, fair enough. You're going to see more detail. But, nah. I don't think they've done the nighttime right in this one. Whoa. Didn't even see him come by. Yeah, a little bit more fog gives you better atmosphere. So they've done little changes. They have improved the visual quality of the game. It does seem to render better, but there are still a few things that I would say could do with looking at. However, there are mods that do help with that. So if you're willing to add mods, then yeah, I'd certainly recommend using HDR with a HDR mod. A bloom mod, a nighttime mod, and I love doing this over bridges because that looks so good. It looks really good, doesn't it? You want to see everything. Man, I want to see what's over there. It looks really good over there. And it's back to normality as you get over the other side. Hold on. Speeding again. Don't speed. I'm not supposed to speed. No! Right, we can speed back up again. It's got to be done, isn't it? You know. It's the little things, you know, like the scenery up there now on the hill. It's just nice to see what the developer has done and what the little things they've added for you to look at whilst you're driving around. I mean, it's so much effort they put into the scenery of the game. It's just nice to be able to appreciate it. I mean, it's crazy when you think about it. You're talking about a damn game, you know? We're going to kind of cheat here and map this part off. Not a problem, Mark. You're more than welcome anytime. Enjoy your chores. Come on. Now we're stuck behind a row of trucks, but only 11 minutes ago, so it's not a problem. Yeah, there's no point. Yes, I'm going to barge through on that one. I'm bigger than yow, Mr. Officer. Come on. It's another nice easy drive. Right then, let's have a butcher, shall we? Swing it round. And if we're lucky, we can just line this up and go straight in. Oop, didn't want to turn that way. What did I turn that way for? Well, that messed that one up. I think we'll tidy this up, shall we? Because that looks rather bad. That was definitely the wrong gear. Right, let's try that again, shall we? We'll drop that off. Let's do maps. So we want to kind of see where we want to go from here now. So if I come down, I want to come down this coastal road. So if I can get something that goes into Wales, maybe Cardiff would be good. Chances of that are probably going to be really slim. Yeah, Aberdeen, Glasgow, and Glasgow. That's brilliant. I'm gonna hate it when it does that. Like, yeah, we have no choice for you. Right then, let's look at the old map on. Yeah, I should have looked at that first. How many garages do we have here? Just the one? Oh, there's another one across the other way. So let's go over to these and open them up and see if they take us anywhere nice. Great. And the lights. Honk, honk. I gotta remember I'm towing a trailer, aren't I? I was gonna go, yeah, I can fly through here, no problem. So we can have a sleeper there. Do you want to turn right down here? It's pretty chilly today, blimey. So if I turn right and then left and then right, it's gonna be naughty. I was lucky. Let's see if they have any jobs here. Probably not. No. I was hoping just by driving around it may have updated. So we've got to try and turn this around now. Didn't work. Getting you yet. Okay, this will probably be empty as well because we've only got the one area. So we'll go with that one. That's going to take us further down the map. Right, so we'll pick up this job. Cargo, big job. Pack it in. Need to turn that a little bit quicker. Load it up. But you're not going to stop. Are you going to stop? Jeez. Right, we've got what? A 2-hour job, 104 miles to go. We're speeding again, slow down. Put the old cruise on. Watch the traffic. And you're just gonna pull straight out. That was close. Right, let's open her up a bit. Hello there, Anthony. It's going good. And how are you? Good. We can do 62, but we're not going to be able to do that because we've got the truck limiter working. So we'll be doing what, 56 tops? 55, something like that. Coming off by here by the looks of it, so we're going to be turning at the top. Do you just watch or do you enjoy playing yourself? Right, got to behave down here. We've got a limit of 49, so I'll put it to 48 just to play safe. And again, we can take in some of that nice scenery. Kind of liking these back roads. Certainly makes it more interesting. Fuel-wise, we've got plenty, so we don't have to worry about fuel. And I've noticed this. Why is it every time a truck goes past the gas station, it wants to slow down? Nope. Promods is now no longer compatible with the latest version of ETS. If you want to use Promods 2.30, you would need to downgrade to the 1.31 version of ETS. Or Promods will probably be updated, but we're probably looking at a good number of weeks for them to finish the update. Personally, I've decided to remove Promods for now until the update comes out, and I'm continuing to play with the trailers myself. And I'm not missing Promods. They've updated so much in the game that it still looks really good. You know, so if you want to keep on with Promods, then downgrade. If you're willing to wait, like me, and you're willing to, and you want to play the trailers, then personally I would remove Promods. Carry on playing your ETS as normal until the Promods is updated, and then reinstall Promods with whatever they call it. I'm guessing it's going to be like 2.31 or something. Not a problem anytime. We are kind of motoring down there. I think I may need to slow down. Excuse me. So just an hour left on this job. 38 miles away, that should fly by really. That's if we get past this truck. I'm in desperate need for a cup of coffee though. Or a bacon sandwich. Can't make my mind up. Actually, bacon sandwich sounds really good about now. Where's the time? Ooh, it may be bacon sandwich time, that's what it is. Coming up to lunchtime. Look at the speed of these. It's peanut butter jelly time. No, it's bacon time. Hello, Stobart Rail. Oh, 32 minutes, 22 miles away. Well, I can't go any faster than that, so we might as well just floor it. Yeah, here's our turning coming up. Oh, don't go too slow. So, I think I'm turning left. You're not going to let me in, are you? Come on, mister. Shh. I snuck it through. Trying. I've always found it rather difficult keeping it to the speed limit unless I use cruise control, and even then that doesn't work because that switches off at some point. You end up going faster again. Nearly there anyway. See? Doing faster again. They've changed the speed limit. That's what always gets me in this game. I need to get my iPad, put it by there, and just have a speed limit sign right on it. Massive. Because, unfortunately, I've got the speed limit on my phone in front of me. But it's so small. Unless I'm looking at it directly at it, I don't even notice it changing. And, of course, I can't see the speed limit on the screen because it's hidden behind my phone. So it's kind of a... I am actually planning on getting a larger display here. I did actually buy one, but I have to send it back because the display was absolutely rubbish. The screen had lines all over it, so I was really disappointed. But we'll see. I'll wait for my refund and I may order another one from elsewhere. That was too much. Straighten that out, shall we? From time to time, Anthony, yeah, it's I prefer ETS because there's just a lot more going on, to be honest, and I've played it a lot longer. But on occasion, I will load in my ATS profile and try to get it moving along more. As you can tell with my ETS profile, I'm well into it. But my ATS, yeah, I'm still very much a noob in that game and still building up the company. Whoa, look at that, nearly up to 70. Was it 73 or 74? I couldn't see. Oh, what? There's no jobs here either? Unless I go to a garage and swap to a different trailer. That's really annoying. Map. Let's have a look at the old map. Right, so I could come over here, I could buy the garage, I can then put on the really bad crashes. Well, I managed to drive over I managed to drive over a car once, when I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy looking at the seaplane trying to land. That was quite good. There's a video of that somewhere. That's in the early days. Yeah, I've had a few, well, what I say bad crashes. At the end of the day, you just crash into something. I don't know how I managed to get over the car, though. So I think what was happening is there was a rather fast stretch of road and there was a dip. And as I was looking to my right, going, ooh, look at that. Doesn't that look good? And I swiftly turned my head back to see myself lifting off the top of the brow because I was going too fast, as usual. Somehow driving over the car with a trailer and carried on my way. So I didn't actually physically crash as such, but I think the car, if that was real, would have been wrecked completely. Right, and let's go over there. We'll map over that area and we'll buy that garage. And if we need to, we'll have a look. We can drop a new trailer then here and we'll see if there's any jobs with the new trailer. Because I don't particularly want to be driving too far without a trailer because it seems kind of pointless. So let's drive. Wrong gear. So which one do you prefer, Anthony? Are you a ETS or an ATS guy? I am indeed there, Mark. I am using one of their shifters. Yeah, I do hope they kind of bring more to ATS. Maybe one day they'll merge the two together, who knows, but... it would kind of be nice if they fill it out, pad it out more, because at the moment it seems so bare when you're driving around sometimes, and that's probably is true, because, you know, unless you're in a city in the US, you probably are driving in what is pretty much a rocky, flat area. If that makes any sense. Well, that was a good set of lights. Yeah, there's lots of details in these games. Plenty, and that's why I like the ETS. ETS has got just so much more detail and scenery. You know, they've really filled it, padded it out. Yeah, I'll probably end up getting it anyway. Especially if they put it on discount at some point. I don't know if I'll buy it straight away at full price, depending on how much they put it out for, to be honest. You can guarantee usually within 3-4 months it's down in price. Now, we're going to go in here. Boop. Yes, we want to get the garage. So, trailer manager. Do I have a spare trailer? Yes, I do. Profile in HD. Flatbed. Let's go for the moving floor then, is it? Relocate. Okay. Right, I think I've done this right because it's probably the first time I've had to do a swap of trailers. So if we go outside, there we go. There's my other trailer. Yay! Right. Actually, let's just have a look at jobs, shall we? Rather than drive around and find anything. Now we get a shed load of jobs. Whoa. A bit of a trek. So there seems to be plenty with these ones. Where are we going to go? I don't think we want to go too far. Because it's bacon sandwich time soon. Where? Right, let me just see if there's anything that goes into either Wales or goes down past Wales, maybe to Devon and Cornwall way. Yeah, no, Liverpool and Manchester, but we're getting too short now, aren't we? Oosh. Nope. Sheffield, Grimsby. Actually, Grimsby might be good. I delivered sausages for Tesco's. And what have I got? I've got blimmin' pears. No, I don't want pears. Electronics. What else have we got? I know I've been through these, but no. Do I? Can you imagine it, mine? I delivered a pear and it was that big. 15-ton pear. No, it's not a 15-ton pear. They're just... Sorry, I've got someone on my headset just chatting. Unfortunately, they don't like to be on voice. But they're like, are you going to deliver a 15-ton pear? And I'm like, no. It's like, here we are, we're going to deliver a 15-ton ketchup bottle. Yeah, I don't think so, somehow. No. Just one big one. Like, you know, it's a 9-ton cauliflower there. That's awesome. If I just zoom in on the image so you can see what you're doing. I'm undecided now. Right, let me check the map for Grimsby, because I can't remember if I've been over there. Which I think I have. It would be, wouldn't it? Like a huge bottle. Okay, I can see it being a trek down to Liverpool and see, because I'm trying to see if I can get myself down these roads in Wales. So Liverpool and Manchester looks like it's going to be the option. No, not freight, we're going to do cargo. Click by here. Don't want that one. Don't want them. Sheffield. See, it takes me the other way, don't like it. Yeah, we might like ketchup, but I don't know about 15 tons of ketchup. Do you imagine that? Yeah, sir, I've got your 15-ton bottle of ketchup on the lorry. Where do you want it? Right, 24 tons of water. I think we'll take the electronics. At least it's not. Yeah, we'll do that one, shall we? Yeah, why not? Actually, hold on. No, I think the Liverpool one's going to be the better one. Let's do the water. Let's have the old cam on so we can get a bit of track action. I can't see where the hell I'm going. Look at that. Got a nice shine on that paint job. I like that. Oops, stalled it. Oh, that was bad gearing. Yeah. Mind you, you've only got one job to do. You just don't want to drop it because you're going to get covered in ketchup. Alright. What's happening here? Because I want to turn left and I bet you want to go that way as well, don't you? Yeah, I hate those tracks. Oh, here comes another one. Were we turning left? No, right. Ah, I knew we were turning somewhere. Oh, where you going, buddy? Gotta love the AI in this game. A lore into themselves, I swear. Right, so cargo. Take the job. Let's go load her up. I wonder how long 15 tons of ketchup would last you. That's a lot of ketchup. I'm not sure I've come in the right way with this one. That'll do. This one's got a steerable axle, so it actually turns quite well. That'll do. Yep, force feedback's on. Got the centering. Boop. Gotta have the force feedback on. Problem with ETS and ATS, to be honest, they don't have very good force feedback at all. So I apply damper to weighten the wheel and make sure that center spring is on because I like the center spring working. I know some people don't, but you know, let's face it, you let go of a wheel in real life in a car and a truck and the wheel's going to start trying to return back to center. But all you'll get is basic vibration, so I don't have the vibration of the wheel turned too high. I may actually put more damper to the wheel though, because sometimes I think it's a little bit too weak. Anthony, thank you for that. Well, at the end of the day, it's all personal preference. So, you know, if you don't like... I mean, I've got... The vibration is very little. It's almost like a tickle on your hand. So I can feel the engine vibration, and that's very mild. The only time I might actually feel anything is if I go on the grass otherwise. Or if I hit, say, a really bad pothole. In Russia you get a lot of potholes, don't you? So you may feel them on the wheel. But otherwise, your general driving, the worst I get is a little bit of mild vibration of the engine. There's no point in doing too strong because the game doesn't replicate what you would normally feel in real life anyway. So unless they fix their feedback through the wheel, there is not much point in going crazy with it. I think the most important thing is to have the centering and weighting to what you are happy with, and you're fine. And everyone has their own idea as to how strong it should be or how weak it is. Just go what feels right to you. Because you has got to enjoy the game at the end of the day. You know, I could say it's one setting, and you could be completely opposite. Slow it down a bit. Whoa, stay there, officer. Yeah, and it doesn't need a lot. You know, I could go mad here and make the wheel so stiff that I can't move the damn wheel because it's that strong with this type of wheel. But that would just be totally unrealistic. And I don't want it too light that I can fling the wheel round. You know, it's not a drift car or something. It's a truck, so I want to feel a bit of weight. I mean, actually, that's probably a little bit too light. So thinking about it, give me a second. I'm going to actually mod mine now. Good thing with mine, I can do it on the fly quite easy. Carry on driving. It's a little bit better. It's on like a 2% dampening, which is most driving games. You either have no dampening on this wheel, maybe up to 1 max, but I may actually increase that again to either 250 or 2.5 or 3% dampening. I'm kind of toying with it because since the update it has felt a little bit different. Like now on this road surface, there's the ever, you know, I can feel a slight rumble through my fingertips, and I really mean it's as if somebody's tapping like that very lightly on the edge of the wheel. Other than that, that's it. That's alright, then it's not just me then, because I thought it was going crazy, because I started the game after updating it, and I was like, have I changed the settings to my wheel, or... Because I don't remember reading anything about force feedback, so whether they've actually tweaked the force feedback, or whether it's because they've changed the coding on the game and that's had an effect on the feedback, I have no idea, but it does feel different to me. So I'm still trying to iron out my wheel settings again. So we've got 1 hour 54 to go, 85 miles, 373 litres left in the tank. We've got plenty. And we're in the wrong lane. Move over before they all come along. We're back to the normal trucking. At least that's kind of matching for a change. I kind of went with the grey trailer because my last truck was grey, so I made this truck grey so I didn't have to change and swap all the trailers around all the time. I'll try and be more interesting with the colours on the next truck I go for, though. Perhaps in what way do you think that would be the case? Blue water shipping. I don't know. I use a truck's physics that I download. So, because I've used the same physics for a long time. However, whether those physics actually are making a difference or not, I can't be 100% certain. It's not something that I've taken off anytime soon. Scenery, yes, they have. I don't know. AI Traffic C, I use Gsync Traffic Pack and Gsync Trailer Pack. However, at the moment, I've had to take them off because I'm waiting for them to be updated. Have I noticed a difference in AI? Can't say I have. It's still as crazy as ever. It still wants to cut you up and does weaving in the middle of the road. Yeah, that's always been the same. I don't think they've done too much. TomTom, I think that's one of the Sills interior mods, I think. I think it's SILS mods for the interior or accessories pack. It's more mental. Yeah. Don't worry, the new update means the cars are even more crazy than ever. The new feature is the car will try to sideswipe the truck at random times or brake harshly because the driver's from Russia somewhere. It's trying to do an insurance job on you. Look, see, he's doing it now. He's brake checking me. Yeah, the TomTom was £299 from PC World. It was on discount. No. Yeah, no problem. I'll probably be getting food later myself. Enjoy your food. 43 minutes to go. And we're in the wrong lane again. That's not very clever. I'm not reading the gantries. Yes, bye to the hundreds of people watching. If only. Maybe one day, hey? I might try Argos. Yes, is there an Argos mod? Yeah, I think it's the Sills packs. Get them anyway, because they're pretty good. Even if it's, you know, like the truck packs, trailer packs and things like that. I just went in and I saw them and I just downloaded all of them. They're available on the Steam Workshop if you haven't looked. I think that's where I got mine from anyway. Oh, what's going on? It's not going in gear properly. Let's try that again. That's better. Yeah, I mean, same with, there's a sound mod, the sound fix, which is 18.52 or something off the top of my head. I can't remember what the number is. So I'd recommend getting some of the sound patches, because that will improve some of the noises you get. Download the V8 engine noises if you want to have that. There's so much on the workshop that I haven't even touched most of it myself, so periodically I'll nip into the workshop and I'll go through sounds, you know, skins, see if there's any graphic tweaks that you can do. Oh, they're everywhere in this game. Right, I think I'm going to turn first left rather than second left. Because there is a question mark. Ah. Okay. I'll turn right by here then. At least then I'm heading in the right direction when I come round and I don't have to turn around on myself. Assuming this links up correctly. And it doesn't. I've got to go the long way. Pardon me, hiccups. Ah, there's a building over there. It looks really cool. You're not going to be able to see it unless I turn this corner, I guess. Really big, it's got clock tower. I like that. We'll have a goosey gander now when you get around this corner, hopefully. That looks really nice, the way they've done that. And it doesn't want to go in gear. Slam on the anchors. So it looks like we're going to get another driver recruitment. Not that we need any, because we're pretty much full at the moment, if I remember correctly. Good camera. So So round this roundabout, straight on, and then turn left. He's going to drive into me? Nope, he's stopping. Good. That's a nice one. Straight in and park. Boop. Watch the curb. Let's tidy that up a bit. My lead. Oop. I'm rolling away, not concentrating, because my lead's come undone again. The only problem with this, it keeps undoing itself. I think I need new Velcro. Up, nice and tight, please. Right, let's get this in. There we go. 74. Nice. Lovely. Let's have a look at the old map. 61.3% of the map done. So, I think the plan now is if I can't get a job coming into Wales, then I shall start heading over to Germany away again. Because that's the new area that they've updated, obviously, so I need to remap all of this. This was all mapped once upon a time. Ugh. So I got to do a big chunk of it again. Anyway, gives us something to do. It is getting for lunchtime for me, so I'm going to leave the stream there. For those of you who have joined me, thank you very much. Hope you have enjoyed yourselves. And as always, I shall see you in the next one. Take care for now. Ciao.